Hi, I'm jheimbuck, the product manager for the testing group in the Verify stage at GitLab, and today I'm joined by Hayana, the UX designer on the team. Today we're going to be previewing work the team is going to be doing for the upcoming 13.12 milestone. I'm sharing our planning issue here, as you can see. You'll be able to find a link to the 13.12 kickoff page in the handbook with links to the items to talk about today and the Verify stage direction page that discusses our future work in the comments below the video. You can always reach me at jheimbuck@gitlab.com or through comments on the issues we're going to share today or any issue that has a group testing label in the GitLab project. So today we'll talk through the 13.12 planning issue a little bit. In this milestone, the team's going to be focused on some smaller but important changes that are related to test coverage. Specifically, we're going to start work on a feature that will let teams require a merge request or use the merge request approval flow if overall test coverage has decreased for a merge request if it was merged. We're going to be using that existing merge request approval flow that makes this available to all tiers, so optional at core could be required for premium or ultimate, because those are the teams that kind of require that stricter workflow already through security approvals if they desire. The other change that we're going to be making is for teams who are running pipelines, which we see a ton of, but aren't yet utilizing our test report functionality within GitLab. So they're not able to see test summaries in their merge request widgets or test coverage potentially as part of their MR diffs. So we're going to just give them a little bit of a helping hand. We always show that test tab on the pipeline, but now we'll include a link to documentation if we see that no test report was uploaded. That includes a ton of links and examples for different programming languages of how to create the test report, get it into a JUnit format, and then upload it to GitLab so you can start to make use of those features. We especially think that our counter identifying potentially flaky tests is something that a lot of teams are going to find useful. And then I wanted to give an update on our MVC for showing code quality as part of our merge request diffs. The team is working hard to wrap that up in 13.11. And while I don't have it listed as part of our 13.12 plan, just a breaking change yesterday, the team said we think we can add that to our 13.12 milestone, the full implementation, annotating in line the code coverage or code quality rather violations that were found as part of the MR. So we're going to add that as a stretch deliverable for the milestone. So while we don't anticipate shipping it in 13.12, we do think that it will be available on gitlab.com by the end of 13.12, and then we'll introduce it to all users in 14.0. So I want to hand it off to Hayana to talk through some of the upcoming design plans for testing.
Awesome, thank you, James. And I just wanted to give an update. As you know, this quarter we have agreed to have a shared OKR between UX and product to focus on usability and help improve the visibility of the system status. So just wanted to give a shout out to the testing team that has helped us so far to implement these issues. I linked here the list of open items that we still have for this quarter. And I just want to say that this is a very convenient effort, right? That coincidentally is also good for business, good to help a positive impact on how people use our product. So moving towards Q2, we're still going to keep focusing on improving the usability of testing and all other GitLab features. And my second heads up and update is that with my recent transition to the product design manager role for CI/CD, my focus has switched to hiring a product designer that will cover my role in testing and runner, and will be a new hire for GitLab. So in the meantime, in 13.12, it's 12, right? I was going to say 13.2. So I'm going to continue to support the testing team by facilitating UX review of merge requests that introduce changes to the user interface or to the user experience of our testing features. And this will help us have a conversation that is focused on the small improvements and will help me unblock the team rather than being involved in delivering new features and working on high-level designs so that we can move forward with the improvements to testing. And that's it. Back to you, James.
Thanks, Hayana. It has been a pleasure working with you. We will miss you greatly, but we're excited for you in your new role. So as always, we welcome feedback through your discussion on these issues. The video, you can email me at jheimbuck@gitlab.com about these or any other issues in our testing backlog. Thanks.